As a fearful avoidant, you probably don't allow yourself to feel good. We all assume that we want to feel good and that we don't have any reasons why not to feel good, but we do. And especially as a fearful avoidant. I am Pauline and I am so happy you are here because feeling good is your birthright. You are so allowed to feel good. And it can be very confusing when you don't feel good and you feel like you're working for it so hard. You can heal so many things and still not really allow yourself to feel good. I remember so well that I was watching a Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith with Sierra, and she said she was talking about her former relationship, and she said, "I'm a happy person. I love being happy." And I heard that, and I was like, I don't have that. I don't feel that way. I don't love being happy. I actually, in a way, enjoy feeling bad. It was such a eye-opening moment where I realized that I had always just assumed that I wanted to feel good and that that was what I was working towards with all the healing and all the genuine hard work I was putting into releasing all the triggers and releasing all the trauma. I felt like I was moving towards being happy. And I had already kind of realized that that didn't come naturally. Like it didn't just come by healing. And so that interview was really like a light bulb going off, thinking, wow, I do feel a lot better. Like I don't feel as heavy anymore. I don't have all my triggers anymore, but I don't feel good feeling good. I don't feel good being happy. And so I realized that there was something else I was missing, that I was not healing, that caused me to still feel bad. And I think so many fearful avoidants miss this. So many therapists miss this. So many coaches miss this because they dive into fixing the problem, fixing whatever needs to get out of your system. And then the assumption is there that when that is gone, when the problem is fixed, you go to a natural state where you're happy. But when there's negative associations around being happy, feeling good, feeling joy, you won't allow yourself to go there, even if you've healed so much of your trauma. So, why do fearful avoidants feel good feeling bad? It really has so much to do with the upbringing fearful avoidants had. Fearful avoidant parents, pretty much all of them, have the belief that their child needs to feel bad in order for their behavior to change. And so it's not even a malicious thing, really. They just want their children to grow up to be, healthy, functioning adults in society. This is usually what I hear from fearful avoidant parents. Um, and their way of getting there is to correct their children and make them feel bad about what they did. It's like they have to install a conscience almost. And if this is done too often and too much, I mean, children are not like very fragile. It's not like you do this once and they're scarred forever. But when you do this so regularly and you don't, on the other hand, build up the child and build up their confidence, then a child kind of starts believing that, oh, I should feel bad because otherwise I won't change. And that is what you then take into adulthood, and you do that to yourself. And you think, I cannot allow myself to feel good until I'm perfect, because if I don't make myself feel bad, I won't do anything anymore. I won't work on myself anymore, and I will be stuck in this situation where I am now, which is never perfect, and I'm not allowed to do that. So you keep yourself feeling bad. You make yourself feel bad because you think you're working towards being perfect, and then you're allowed to feel good. Then you're allowed to feel joy and happiness and all those good things. But the sad part is, perfection is an unattainable goal. And therefore, you can get into this loop of you feeling bad about yourself and making yourself feel bad for the rest of your life. If I look at my parents, in a way, they're in their 70s now. They're still making themselves feel bad. So this is something you can keep up for the rest of your life unless you break through it, unless you heal that at the root and you allow happiness to just be your natural state without you having to prove anything, without you having to earn it, because you're trained to believe that your worth is conditional. It is based upon certain conditions. And so you also believe that joy must be earned. And you will keep believing that until you release all the negative associations around you feeling good. And let go of this belief that you need to feel bad to grow. And I think when you're in this self-development world and you work on yourself, that's a beautiful thing. I think everybody that does that and dives in hat first really takes so much out of it. And this whole healing journey, you can get so far by releasing all the things that aren't serving you, all the negative beliefs, all the triggers. But when you don't address this belief, when you don't address you not allowing yourself to feel good, you will keep working on yourself for the rest of your life without ever feeling like you're there. This is the exact reason why my program is called Healed and Happy and not Healing or Healing to Become Happy. Because you can get stuck in this never-ending loop of healing, and never really getting there. And so what we do in that program is actually get you to a place where you feel healed. Not perfect, because perfect is an unattainable goal. It doesn't exist. There's nobody on planet Earth that is perfect and only feels happiness and joy all the time. But you do get to a place where you feel healed, when where you know and you feel that your triggers are pretty much gone, and where you allow yourself to feel good, even if there's still things that you kind of run up against. There definitely is a place where you feel that you are healed. And this is a very important and often missing piece of that. So another reason why feeling good can be hard for fearful avoidants is because they're raised in an environment where play and joyfulness often got interrupted by anger or by stress or by criticism or by judgment. And it may have been that you were punished for being too joyful. It may have been that your childhood environment was just unpredictable, and so it never felt safe enough to just be joyful, to just feel good. It felt like you always had to be on the lookout or pay attention. And so then this is another reason your fear brain won't allow you to feel good, because it is telling you that you're not paying attention when you're feeling good. It feels irresponsible. It feels dumb even to just be happy, because your fear brain is telling you, no, you need to pay attention. You need to be on all the time. And so it is better to just not feel very good, so that you're always kind of like scanning the environment, being hyper vigilant, instead of you relaxing into those beautiful states of joy and relaxation and happiness. And your fear brain will never work on you feeling happy. Your fear brain is only working on you being safe. And it is still operating from that scared child that was powerless. And for so long, I only listened to my fear brain, thinking that fear is the voice of truth. And when I started seeing that fear was actually um, just an echo from the past in a way, and definitely not the truth, and it didn't get me any closer to more love or more joy or more happiness, I started taking it less seriously. I started releasing a lot of the fears. I mean, it was a lot of work, but it definitely helped me in just allowing myself to feel good, just to feel good, and feeling safe in feeling good. So a lot of fearful avoidance have this feeling that when I am just happy, something is going to go wrong. And so being happy, feeling good can be a trigger, where you're like, oh no, I need to feel bad. Otherwise, something definitely is going to go wrong. And I don't see it coming. And that unpredictability for fearful avoidance for you, it might be the hardest thing. And so you want control, and you try to get control by not feeling good, being stressed, worrying, being hyper vigilant, and really just scanning your life and your day for threats and things that could happen. So what you do when you feel good is you pick a fight. Just made a video on that last week. You zone out or you shut down. You ruminate, and so you kind of analyze everything that you may have done wrong that could have implications for the future. You worry about things. You feel unrest. There's unrest in your body, like something needs to be done, needs to happen, and so you start being productive instead of just allowing yourself to rest or just to be happy. I remember this so well from my mom growing up, that whenever we would just have a good moment together, enjoy something, enjoy a view or something, immediately she was like, so what are we going to do for dinner? Or what, we have to go here, we have to go there. And that is actually a way to not allow yourself to enjoy the moment, to allow those feelings of happiness. And I think a lot of people do that, not just fearful avoidance, but fearful avoidance tend to do that a little bit more, more intensely than others. So there's things that you do to kind of break that feeling of feeling good and feeling happy, to get yourself back into a state of fear and stress, so that you pay attention, so that you keep working on yourself until you're perfect. It's all just focused on making sure you're safe and wanting control. And that is not what is going to get you closer to being safe, feeling more love, and being more secure within yourself. There's such a big difference in that. So that is what we do in Healed and Happy. We get you to a place of being healed. And a big part of that for me is that you, very early on in the program, allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to feel good. Even though you're healing, even through this healing journey, you can allow yourself to feel good. And releasing all the negative associations around feeling good and feeling happy can actually make your path to healing and being healed more clear. Because otherwise, like I said before, you're stuck in this loop of healing, 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 more and more and more. And that never really ends, because you're not comfortable with feeling good and feeling happy and getting to a place of actually being healed. So this is just so important. I can keep stressing this because this will just help you heal so much faster. It's all incorporated in Healed and Happy, the online program, specifically made for the fearful avoidant. I don't think I've ever seen any other programs that are specifically, fully, completely made for the fearful avoidant. The fearful avoidant attachment style is all I do. It's what I've been doing for the past 7 years, full time. Not any of the other attachment styles, just the fearful avoidant attachment style. And I've helped 3,000 people with a fearful avoidant attachment style, which is crazy to say and beautiful to do. So it's a very, very specialized program that has a lot of very specific tools, tips, techniques that are completely irrelevant to the other attachment styles, but very relevant to the fearful avoidant attachment style, and that get missed a lot by even by people who are specialized in attachment styles. Because the fearful avoidant is just it's a whole other world. It's a whole other brain structure, fear brain structure. Um, so yeah, I'm so happy with that program. I'm so proud of that program. If you're interested in that, the link is in the description below. And as always, I am so happy you are here. If any of this rings true, let me know in the comments below. I love hearing your thoughts. I read all the comments. I try to read all the comments. Sometimes it's too much. But every Friday after a video comes out, I try to read all the comments. And I'm so happy you are here, and I will see you in the next one.
Healed and Happy is a tailor-made online program where me and my team personally guide you through healing the roots of a fearful avoidant attachment style.